Hi, welcome to another episode of Hot Takes. There's a lovely little row brewing up between Keir Starmer and the Treasury. Keir wants to invest more money in the army, and then he wants to send that army to go fight in Ukraine. We haven't got much of an army. We need to spend a lot more in boosting up the numbers. We've only got about 35,000 troops capable of being deployed. Hardly a lot, is it? And even if they do deploy them all to Ukraine, who's going to defend the homeland? We've got nowhere else, and we have commitments elsewhere. These 35,000 troops that are fit for duty are needed in such places as Cyprus and security, and all sorts of places. Can't let Buckingham Palace not have a guards outfit, for example. So there's even fewer people. So he's going to need a lot of money. He needs to train up a whole new bunch of soldiers. On top of that, there's the actual cost of soldiering, food, equipment, accommodation, and the weapons. It's very, very expensive. Wars are not cheap. And so he's trying to convince the Treasury to release the money. The Treasury, of course, are saying, well, they haven't got any money. They've got a £22 billion invented black hole and probably a £50 billion real black hole from all the money they're wanking away everywhere else on pointless, useless policies. 11 billion here for the foreign farmers, 20 billion here for a sinkhole for the carbon capture bollocks. Proper money. Haven't got enough for the defence of the realm. The only job that a government should really be doing. And so the row is brewing. He does not want to up any more taxes to pay for the uplift in the military. On the other hand, he does not want to reimpose any kind of austerity on the country to help raise the funds to pay for more military. But he's determined to have his nasty little war. He wants to see himself like Thatcher. I'm doing really shit. I'll have a war and people will love me for it. That's not what's going to happen. He's really doing shit. He'll have a war and people will just think even worse of him. Only this time they'll be looking over the bodies of their dead sons as they do so. I don't think there's a soldier in the military who's willing to die for Starmer's ego. He may well find, and it's unbelievable but possible, that there'll be a mutiny. There hasn't been one for such a long time. But I think he would generate one because he's universally loathed by everyone, even his own party. There's people in his own party that loathe him. Hell, there's people in his own family that loathe him. He's probably filled with self-loathing. Imagine that, waking up every morning, going to brush your teeth, looking in the mirror and seeing an ugly, slimy toad of a man looking back at you, thinking, oh God, what misery can I create today? In his little communist Marxist mindset. But like communist Marxists everywhere, they're only people. We'll send them to our deaths, to their deaths, for our greater glory. The Joseph Stalin of the 21st century. Let me know what you think. Thanks a lot. Goodbye.